My next patron question is from Diver, who wants to know my stance on what's appropriate behavior for children in movies. You might have heard about Netflix coming under fire for a movie called Cuties on their streaming service. Let me know if you've heard anything about this. But the whole controversy has reignited an issue that's crossed my mind every now and then regarding child actors/actresses. How do you feel about children, meaning under the age of 13, doing age-inappropriate stuff in movies? Such instances range from sexually provocative sequences and/or wearing revealing outfits to even using vulgar language, among other things. Do you believe that there needs to be restrictions as to what filmmakers should be allowed to do with child actors and actresses? That's an interesting question. Because Diver asked about it, I did watch Cuties, and I find the controversy over it a little overblown, seeing as the film actually agrees with the people who oppose it. I think the director clearly wanted to condemn the way the media creates these false perceptions in young girls' heads about what women should be like. I think the problem with Cuties is that beyond the social commentary, the storytelling is rather weak, as the characters are one note and the film has trouble juggling the themes. The movie also mostly consists of just scene after scene of these 11-year-old girls acting immature, and that gets annoying really quickly. In the end, I was not sure if I was supposed to be sympathetic for the leads or if I'm supposed to find them irritating twerps. I cannot help but make the comparison with Little Miss Sunshine. That movie takes a critical eye of child beauty pageants and does it with humor, especially when Abigail Breslin's character Olive performs her routine. Thus, the film succeeds in selling the message of how inappropriate they are, and the filmmakers even went ahead and hired actual beauty pageant contestants just to further prove their point. Even though we are rooting for Olive, we recognize how inappropriate this all is. When it comes to child actors participating in these adult scenes, I think there is an attempt to show the children that's all fake, so as not to traumatize them in the future. A famous example is with Danny Lloyd in The Shining. Stanley Kubrick was concerned what acting in a horror film might do to the boy later in life, so he directed the film in such a way that he would not know the full extent of the movie. In later interviews, Lloyd said that, as a result, he thought he was filming a family drama. Another notable example was when Jodie Foster played a child prostitute in Taxi Driver. In that case, Foster did know the full context of the scenes they were filming. She had sessions with a child psychiatrist, and for the more violent scenes, she was shown the special effects process step by step. For the sexual scenes involving her character, Foster's older sister stood in for her. Similarly, when Chloe Grace Moretz played Hit Girl, she knew everything was fake and staged. She has also mentioned that she kept the filthy language her character spouted exclusively to when she was filming her scenes, and that she would have probably been grounded if she brought those words home. There's also the case of Stand By Me, in which you see the lead smoking cigarettes. Rob Reiner had the prop department make fake cigarettes made of lettuce, since he himself is an anti-smoking advocate, and obviously would have wanted the actors far away from anything close to real. Going back to Diver's question, should there be restrictions in what child actors can do? Well, I think there should. I don't think movies should film nude scenes with minors, although to their credit, most use stand-ins. But things like violence in movies are often fake, and since the Twilight Zone the movie incident, there is a lot more scrutiny placed on child actors participating in scenes that feature heavy pyrotechnics. As for profanity, those are just words, and they can be easily taught the inappropriateness of such phrases. I think it all depends on how well taken care of the child actors are, the intentions of the director, whether it's actually appropriate for the story being told, and other factors. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for your question, Diver.